Sent with love from all at Create and Craft. If your question is how many balloons is too many balloons, the answer is this many balloons. Welcome to Create and Craft, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to you, by the way. Yes, very, very exciting. Make up your own jokes. Sent with love, by the way, here on Create and Craft. Is it every hour, Meg? Every hour, just by shopping with us here on Create and Craft, for this one-day special, for example, or anything else from AALL&Create and so on, we'll be giving one of you £50 credit. That almost sounded like a round of applause, but it wasn't. Someone got something right. Ah, very good. To your Create and Craft account. Full details are on the website. Balloons aren't included, or are they? You never know. So yes, get ahead of us on the website. Oh, I've lost one. Abs, I've lost one. I'll put it down. It could have gone worse, Meg. Could have gone worse. Let's pop it down there. Yes. So thank you for shopping with us right now. Get ahead of us. All details are on the website. On the website, createandcraft.com, that's where we go to find all of your details about that, and also to find out about your one-day special, of which is a brand new February launch from Dominic Cummings, all things AALL&Create. Already, nearly 60% of that stock has sold out and gone, and you've got various options as well on the show. So, the details are on the screen for the one-day special, 993-762, your item number, and you've got Cat P&P. Abs. Happy Valentine's Day. Come join me. Are you well?
I'm very good. Thanks.
All of these balloons. I got all of these balloons for you. Look, I thought you might like this.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. I don't know where you're going to put that now, but maybe you could reattach it here.
There you go.
It came from here. Just entertain yourselves.
There you go.
Okay. Great stuff. Now, I know we've got new stamps to talk about, but also, Abs, you're giving our own little one-day special Valentine's gift to us all with a gift with purchase.
Definitely, we have £75 worth of printables from Dominic Phillips himself. It's his drawings. He's so generous. He's been so generous with his gift. So, what a great way to celebrate Valentine here.
It is.
Today's the last day. It was only available for the ODS, so it was yesterday and today. So please do grab it, and it's free. So if you make any purchase during this hour, you get it.
Good point, actually. That could be the happy hours. We've got 4 new happy hours on this show. And maybe you're going to go for some of the previous collections. If you've never heard of Dominic or never seen his artwork and you're thinking, I want to go for everything because I love it, there is a huge bumper collection as well coming up. You can find it on the website already. But let's crack straight on with our brand new February launch. Where's my bit of card? Oh, where have I put it? Oh, I've lost it. It was right there.
Let me take one from here.
Oh, maybe that one. Thank you. I'm so prepared. Perfect. I'm going to hold up the stamp to show you exactly what you're getting home. I'm going to start over here, and it's all about like the crystals and love. There is a bit of a romantic message to some of these, actually, but then there's real lovely imagery in here too.
Yeah, definitely. It's like beautiful imagery. There's some love in there. There's heart. There's all the imagery. So this is an A7 stamp set. Like, it's full of details. You have the light bulb, the flowers, the heart. It's great. It's great design. You can use it on its own. You can fussy cut the elements and use them separately. You can use it as one piece, or you can mix it with other elements from the one-day special, from the previous collections, or anything you have in your stash.
This is very, very cool, by the way. I saw see all the crystals in there, the bows, the electricity. It's really, really funky,
isn't it? This is by the talented Janet Pring, of course.
Absolutely, we love Janet. Morning, Janet. I know that you'll be watching.
Morning, Janet.
Morning, Janet.
Bonjour.
So, here we go. We're going to pop this back in there. And then, so that the stamps get more and more intriguing as we go through, by the way, because then we move on to the next set, which is the light bulbs. But there's more than meets the eye. On the packaging, I think you think, right, that's the size of them. And OK, I'll get a light bulb with the lighthouse in, with the heart. I love the mended heart, by the way. I think that's beautiful. The fish. You're creating your own scenes here, right?
Definitely.
I'll show you the actual size.
What you have here is that very large light bulb. Is a very decent size that you can throw so many elements inside. You can use the element that Dominic suggested here, the sentiments for your label to make it your own, or you can just use anything that you have. It's also perfect size for coloring, for your shaker cards. You can do some acetate and throw elements. I think Victoria did one. I'm just going to quickly try it. Of course, now I'm not going to find it.
What, for a shaker card?
Yeah.
Was that with the jar?
Probably.
Do you want to bring it over?
Okay.
That's what you're talking about. This is coming up in just a second. But you get the idea with your cool shaker elements, haven't you, in there? A little bit of acetate or glitter or sequins or whatever you fancy.
Yeah, anything. Your confettis.
That's very, very cool. They are actually. They're really, really different. They're really, really artistic, aren't they? I love that you've got lots of different sentiments and phrases and sayings that you can pop on that tag.
It's definitely. And also like the light bulb is like a nice image, and for any occasions, like light up your day. It can be for any other occasions. It's beautiful, designs, and then and the fact that it scans like without any elements inside, you can make it your own, and then you can add any focus points you want, and to make it like for whatever project or theme you're working on.
Absolutely right. Let's go to the biggest one in the middle here, which are really like, they could be toppers, they could be statement characters. The stag and the fox. You've also got like a bow or some florals on there. So this is really striking.
It is very beautiful stamp set, and they're like very good size as well.
Yeah, when you show us, when you just purely stamp it out just in black and white, the detailing around the stag is extraordinary.
Yeah, like all our stamps are high quality, deeply etched photopolymer, all made in the UK. The print, like as you can say, like when you print it, you see all those designs, and I'm always impressed. I'm always happy when I stamp an image for the first time, because when you see it as digital file in your computer, and then when you send it to the manufacturer, and then when you receive it in 3D project, and you stamp, and you get exactly the same, like once stamped, and then it's just like I always have that wow factor. So it's a beautiful image here. Like you have how many? 8 stamp set, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Oh, 7.
7. 7.
I love that.
And then 7. But for example, the fox with the crystal and the flowers, you can use as it is, or you can also like use them all separately. Just fascicate the fox on its own, the crystal on their own, or you can use the crystals from this section here. From that section here, and extend that one and have a large like. To ground that fox, you can use a stag also on its own. The light bulb, you can fascicate them, you can use them just in so many different ways.
Actually, you were showing us as we move on to the next one, which is that jar that you got a sneak peek of a second ago, where you can like mask off or just do some slight elements for you. This one, by the way, the jar or the preserves, has sold out on its own, but everything else is available individually with your extras. Oh, actually, the L one next hasn't as well. But you're getting the idea when you see, oh, let's grab these ones, thank you. Giving you an idea of popping these together, much like, and I guess, on this one, like with the rose or the moon, etc., all of the filler elements could also go in the light bulb if you wish. And that
definitely they get in, and also the elements here, like you can mix and match between the two sets. You can also use the other elements. For example, the first A7 we showed you also fits really well inside the inside the light bulb, inside the jar. So you can use elements from Dominic Phillips from the past collections. Like there's so many ways of using this collection, so many ways of using this product. They all work really well together, and then but also on their own. Just that jar, you don't have to put anything inside. Just a bit of colours, layers, a bit of stenciling, give it texture. It doesn't have to be see-through. You can make it kind of printed pattern around it, so you can make it really your own, or just put loads of sentiment inside, like a jar full of sentiment, all the positive thoughts, all the positive words if you want to give to someone, and they can spend some time reading all the words inside, so you can make it your own. Really, really like versatile.
Pretty. That's not everything, but I'll quickly give you 73.76. By the way, you've also got FlexiPay. You can divide it by 2 if you want to. 993.762. But there is one more in there. The owl, which also actually sold out last night, didn't it? Before we even came to air. So you got super ahead of us. And actually, you're playing with this at launch. Of course, you can see the different demonstrations if you want to rewind. And not forgetting now, by shopping today, Valentine's Day, our own Sent With Love promotion means someone this show, by shopping on this show, will get £50 credited to their Create and Craft account. We'll announce that in the show as well. And that's £75 worth of artwork from Dominic also for shopping with AALL&Create, which is delightful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is really cool, this album. I'm going to pop that down there because with the eyes, it's really playful, isn't it? It could be really striking, whether you add colour or whether you don't add colour.
It's a beautiful image there. It's a very beautiful image, and you can see all those designs, like the eye on its own. Like I love it. For me, it's all about the eye. The light bulb is one of my favourite elements when stamping. I love the light bulb. And then you can use it on its own, just a bit of colour on the background. You can go with some stenciling, some other layers. You can add it with previous stamp set, like I showed you yesterday with the light bulb. So please do watch the 6 p.m. and the 9 p.m. shows where I showed you different ways of using it. So there's so many inspiration, and also check our Facebook group. AALL&Create Fanatics is an amazing library of inspiration. There's like over nearly 100k inspiration. We are 95 K, like inspiration from all our catalogue. So there's so many design team every day posting there. Our members, followers, customers, everyone do share there and make in there. So there's plenty of inspiration using this collection and the next one that I'm going to show you in a minute.
And with your monetary savings, it's the equivalent of getting that owl for free. So you can see the FlexPay on the screen, $36.88. We're going to be stamping lots out, adding colour, not adding colour, fussy cutting, loads of different inspiration for the finished samples, and of course from Abs. But your item number to get the brand new exclusive launch is 993762. 2/3 now of the stock has sold out. There's one more show after this at 2 o'clock, Abs, and then that is it. So make sure you get hold of yours, but 2/3 of the stock is gone. You've got options. Of course, you can get bits individually if they're in stock. But then, Abs, the cats and the dogs for pet owners, for charity, you know, whatever you're doing it for, you can get a huge collection of all the launches this year.
Definitely, yeah. You have this amazing collection. The dogs that just been released a couple of weeks ago here on Create and Craft, and the cats, so the dogs, yeah, just been released a couple of weeks, and the cat just before that. So it's an amazing collection. You have this beautiful designs, like very, very striking imagery there, imagery. So you can have like different scenery within the images, like all silhouette dogs and cats, but you have so many elements inside them, different how to say, different I forgot the words, but I don't know what I was saying.
Like species?
Maybe, yeah.
Breeds? Yeah. That's probably the word, breeds.
So they're really, really like strong on their own, but also you can mix and match them with other elements. There's so many samples here on the counter. If you can show them some, if you can zoom in on them, some of the finished samples.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna grab some and we'll decide which one to look at. Charlie on floor, shout cats or dogs?
We're choosing?
Yes, choose cats or dogs.
Cats.
Cats. Okay, give me your number between 1 and 3.
2.
Excellent. We're going to the Bad Cat Club. The Bad Cat Club. That's where we're going, Charlie. Which is really very, very cool. After all, you get all the dogs, all the cats. Or if you're a cat lover and you want to go for the one-day special, these are all available individually. But this is the Bad Cat Club.
This is the Bad Cat Club, yes. So this one, for instance, I think Jana Pring, what she did, she used that one, and then for the background, she used the fish from the light bulb moment from the LDS.
Oh, cool!
And then I think the sample is somewhere here on the counter. If I can't see it, of course, I'm not going to find it.
Of course, you can't see it straight away.
Yeah. But it's amazing collection. Yeah, so this is the cats here. Even the small image, not just the large ones. Even the small images, like they look really cool.
How great is that?
Yeah, they look really cool, and then there's so many details inside them. I think it's.
What are you thinking?
Should it be?
Whoa. Ooh. I love how mischievous they are, how you can break them down. Your smaller makes, your larger makes.
So this is just one of the 3 stamp sets from the cat collection. There is like 2 more stamp sets. For example, I can show you just here. See, they work really well, and you can see the cat within a cat.
That's really intriguing, with like the image in the image, with the silhouette, and then So really cool designs and a really great collection. You can use them on their own, you can emboss them, you can stamp them on black as well, and then you add all those elements to them. So it's just like a very cool collection. Or you just like stamp it on a colourful background. You don't have to do anything. Don't those two match beautifully together. You can imagine the equivalent of the dog side of things, but you get them all in the big collection. I've got a lot more to show you, but nevertheless. And by the way, I just heard in my ear that producer Meg says she has a very good dog impression. Go for it, Meg. It was all right. It's better than my one. But Simon, director, did a very good cat. So, well done, everybody. Okie dokie. Let's pop that down there. 003076 is your item, and 3 flexi plates. Do you want to see some dogs? Okay, then. Should we see a bit of man's best friend?
Yeah.
Oh, these are cute.
We can do a bit
and there's all sorts of
mix. We can do a mix.
Oh, okay, you grab some and I'll grab some. Whoa. Here we go. And there's a lot here. Oh, dog lovers. Maybe it's for charities. Maybe, and maybe it's in memory of. Isn't that beautiful? A big old Labrador.
You can show that. I can show next to you.
Yeah, why not?
Like, yeah, 2 different. Like, this is 2 different stamp sets. Each stamp set has a different scenery inside.
Look at this. Hang on a minute.
Oh yeah, curing with a shrink
from
plastic.
Victoria. How cool is that? I can use this to make and sell. I can make loads of them, right?
Definitely, yeah. Curing there. That's another card. Oh, I love the heart here.
They are absolutely adorable, aren't they? Easy to fussy cut out. A dog wags its tail with its heart. How cute is that? Leave only paw prints on my heart. Oh, these are so cute.
There you go. really plenty of inspiration. Thank you so much, design team, for all this amazing project, like all these different cards, different inspiration. Like it can be for cards, mixed media, scrapbooking. It can make also your 3D projects.
Little dash hound on there. Oh, if you want a really long one this Valentine's, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
How cool is that?
Yeah, you can extend it. Like you can extend it and use all the different elements you have there. I think there is. Oh yeah, this one to show you quickly.
Yeah,
so
sure,
there's more from this collection, so you can use all these elements.
Oh, these are the best. I want to put these back, so I know they're very carefully sorted out. Oh, I've dropped something. Oh, what have I dropped? Actual.
Now this way, yeah. Oh yeah, for the
Look,
dogs.
who's that? Little bandana for the pooch. I mean, we could be wearing that right now, couldn't we? £62.07 to get all of the cats and the dogs and all of the one-day special as well. And of course, it's cat P&P, only one P&P. By ordering that, or just the dogs, or just the cats, or just the light bulb, or the happy hours, you'll get £75 worth of artwork being sent to your email. And sent with love, one of you this show is going to get £50 credited to your Create and Craft account. We've had a photo, a picture.
A photo.
Is it from Amy? Amy sent this.
Oh, silly sausage.
Oh, silly sausage. Oh, I'd love to do something where you get to call me a silly sausage, Abs. I think that's a little life goal of mine. Amy, how it's like on a binder or a journal or something like that. You're a silly sausage. Here we go. Thank you, Amy. 003076. Right, we've got some happy hours to show you, but let's quickly give you a little window to check out your baskets. And also, today we are sending everything with love. Save the date and join us on the 14th of February from 7 AM as we have a very special Valentine's Day gift sent with love. Make a purchase of any item featured during one of our live shows between 7 AM and 10 PM this Valentine's Day, and you'll be automatically entered into a draw to win £50 credit, which can be redeemed against any future purchase. One lucky winner will be announced at the end of every live show throughout the day, so keep watching. It could be you. Good luck, everyone. Sent with love from all at Create and Craft. Okay. Yes, indeed it is. Would you like a happy hour, Abs?
I do like happy hour.
Charlie, would you like a happy hour?
Yes.
Lewis, do you want a happy hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry,
Yeah.
do you want a happy hour?
Yeah.
Okay, that was 4 yeses, and we're in luck because we've got 4 happy hours on this show. This is the first one, the archway.
The archway. This is a large A4 stamp set, different imagery, different stamp set in there. This is by Bipasha. This amazing train, the door, the archway, the tree, the key, all the elements. There are some finished samples in there. I'd like to show you. Like, it's
wow,
just
look
at this one. It's just amazing imagery, and for that price, it's like you saving more than what you pay, and it's better than half price. Better than half price. It's just an amazing collection. You can use it on its own, 3D elements, on a canvas, on a card, mixed media. This is just an example I was talking about. This is on a canvas with all these 3D elements. You can use the door, the tree, the fence, so many elements in there. Like it's a great collection. All the samples I'm showing you here, they're using on their own. They can also be used together or with other elements. I'm going to be definitely using them in my demo because this is one of my favorite stamp set of all the time. Like I remember very well when we launched it. I did the shows when we launched it, and still one of those set that still have a big place in my heart.
Yeah, I love
I have to use it all the time when I have an opportunity.
So if you're thinking the same, it's only $13.49 for this show. I know the one-day special price goes up at 6 o'clock. The price of these, the 50% off, go up in what, 40 minutes? So if you want to go for the archway, there are the details. You can get them on the website. But we've got even more as well with a little flourish.
And down here is the flourish stamp set. This is like a beautiful stamp set here. I think they picked an amazing stamp set for this hour, for the happy hour deals. Like all these deals are great. And this is a great collection here. You have the samples in there with Robin, or you have all the flowers, all the different elements to create scenery. But also here are some colored version of this image. So you can see different versions, how you can color them to give you ideas. But also all the different elements on the stamp set is not just the robin, but also the leaves, the foliage.
Quite tropical if you want it to be, yeah.
Yeah, all the, just to give you inspiration how you can colour all of them, or you can just use those leaves on their own. Like from the stamp set, it's really good collection. Again, you're saving more than what you're spending. Is like a great happy hour for the show, and then you may get the £50 credit as well. Can you imagine?
Well,
you pay only £8 and you get £50. So basically, you've
got as much chance as anybody else. Absolutely, good point. £50 credit going to someone's account this hour, and also by spending £8 and 9 pence. you will be getting £75 worth of download as well. That's not a draw. That is absolutely happening for you. 408 927. Happy hour number 3, which is the shutters, which again is already a third of the shuttered window has sold out. 2 stamps in here. Yeah.
We didn't ever show it yet.
2 stamps in here, but it's very striking. I'll show you 2 together. Here we go.
So you have this beautiful window, like, oh, look at the details, look at the lines, look at the imagery, like it's Bipasha style, like with all those hidden messages and elements and threads and texture and details. This is another version if you want to color it completely different, a little bit more traditional or modern, like whatever color you want or vintage. You have so beautiful.
Together.
Yeah, the previous like flourish, that robin sit beautifully on the window. I'm going to do the same concept, but I'm going to put also the crystal from the ODS, the owl, the crystal owl, sit on that window, the door. This is, yeah, a bit of acetate. You can see here, see through. It's beautiful, like kind of large door with a window here, with all those flowers from the flourish stamp set. You can mix and match the stamps that are really, really cool. This is here on 3D, and then you have, or you can go a large if you want our journal page. You can also use the key on its own. You don't have to use only the window. Even the key on its own can be a good focal point for someone who just like moved into a new place. That's a nice card to have that key. Or the window as well. So it's very, very cool collection, a very cool, stamp set, and for that price, you can't go wrong.
Again, £8.09. You heard a third of the shuttered window has sold out. 536306. And finally, something else you excel in is your stencils. We had a couple last night. This is different to here for you. You've got your creatively crossed.
Yes, definitely. We need the stencil. We have a load of stamps on the shelf, so we need a bit of stenciling. We need some texture, we need some background details, so all this beautiful imagery can sit on that nice background. So we have here those crosses. Is really cool. You have all sorts of size of crosses in the stencil. It's a large A4, but we have from large crosses like 2 to 3 inches, I think, to the small one. So you can use any section of it. You don't have to use the whole of it. You can just use the large one. You can use the medium one. You can create background. You can spray some paint through the stencil and get that negative. You can do your reverse stenciling technique. So again, you have like all the possibilities, all the ways of using this happy hour deal.
And to save £5.60, that's what you do. We order it right now in the show while the stocks remain. 665-626. I know we've gone quick. All your other recaps of all of your item numbers, all your individuals on the website, createandcraft.com. We're going to get ready for demonstrations, you silly sausage. So if you want to get your one-day special, maybe you want to look through and see the different designers in there, or maybe you're going for that complete collection, which includes all of the previous dog and cat launches. But the one-day special is the most popular. As you heard, 2/3 of that stock has sold out. So bravo, everybody, checking out your baskets this morning under 993762. Let's go.
Let's go. So because we have a loads in this hour, we have like a lot of like the ideas, complete collection, the happy hour ideas. So I want to show you loads of ideas. So I'll be doing like working in different projects at the same time, just to show you all the different ways you can create. You can create your compositions, collage, or just use the image on your own. I had to start with this our crystal owl because, as I just mentioned, now I wanted to show you how it works on its own, but also you can really make it stand out with that nice window, the happy hour. So I'm just going to grab piece of paper.
In the archway or whatever you fancy.
Yeah, the archway. You can have the door. You can have it on the train as well if you want, the window. So I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock here, just to stamp it on its own, because I want to fussy cut all those elements later, and then do some 3D layers.
Nice.
So this is my set. So I'm just using that images, using my acrylic block. All these acrylic blocks are available as an end of call offer.
Yep.
So you have from the small A7 to the large A4, you have the A5, the border, the A6, all the sizes in there. So that is my beautiful, and you can see it stamps really cool, like it's an amazing image there. And then what I do is the shattered window.
Yes.
From the happy hour, that one that you said third of gone.
Yep.
So I'm going to use before it's gone.
Thank you very much.
I already stamped it before, and they fussy cut these windows. Look how beautiful they are, those windows. So so I stamped them twice, so I can do it 3D later. So I stack them on the top of each other, and they have that 3D elements to have more dimension to my project. So I have here a piece of cardstock. So I'd say
when you fussy cut that, you haven't worried about there's a big like wagon wheel next to it and some brickwork, and you've left those bits out.
What you can do is you can stamp all those bits out in different colour, like very light colour on the background, and have that one in black on the top to highlight really the window. Nice. So I'm going to have that window here, And then I was thinking to have either I will sit in here somewhere. It's very beautiful sitting in the window. I have it here in a color version so you can see it even better when it's sitting here. It pops even more, like it's a beautiful like image in there. So what I was also about to do is so I'm gonna work, as I said, many projects at the same time. So I'm gonna grab another piece of paper and do similar one, but this time different imagery and different stamps. So I'm gonna use we have the train, for example, we have the door, we have other elements. So which one I'm gonna use? I'm gonna go for the door.
And the door is from the Archway, isn't it? The Archway Happy Hour. I know we're going quick, but all of your item numbers are all on this show page.
I just want to show you like how versatile is this one day special, and works with all styles and all. So if you invest in our product in the past, so this collection will go really well with what you have already at home. And then just to give you ideas how you can mix and match all the collections, designers and themes, and just have fun.
So is Dominic one of the most recent additions? Yeah.
Latest addition to the family. Yeah. So I'm having here that beautiful door with all these textures, like a vintage look, very old door. I really like it. So like you can spend like a good time if I was like stamping and coloring, all these details. So that door is beautiful. So kind of this card can work together, or if you do an art journal page, can be double page. We have the door and you have the window on the other side, also work really well. And then we have the flourish stamp set with the robin, with the flowers. So I stamped them all before the show and I fussy cut them. So what I did here is a robin on its own, robin with the flowers, and I think, I have the third one with the clock. So they all come together. And then I'm going to put this one, the first one, this one 3D on the top, and then another one on the top to have really dimensional. Or you can just put it to sit here on the window. By the windows, can also sit here by the window, or you can use here on the top of the door. So you can mix and match between them. So this is just to show you a quick example, and then I'm going to add in a minute some colors and using the stencils. But before that, I want to come back to the one day special to show you other also ways of using it. So what we have here, we have the stack, for instance.
Oh yes, please.
That large stack. So if anyone missed the demos yesterday or did not watch my shows last night, so here is another way.
Well, I feel like we're really lucky to be in the studio live and to see the products up close, and we can only recommend what we see to you guys at home. But I think even you stamping this out,
definitely,
I see even more detail than you see on the packaging or on the stamp itself.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But also each time I insist on stamping the image of the new product, because I always keep in mind that there's someone who just tuned in and didn't watch us last night. So I want to show them like how these images stamps really well, and all the details and the beautiful designs that Dominic have for us here. So I want to highlight all this. So I'm going to just do it in a square. Here I have like square cardstock.
If you purely want crystal wood, where this is from, it is on the bottom part of the screen. It is one of the elements in the one day special in stock.
So all I'm doing is I'm holding my acrylic block and then lifting the corners to get this beautiful image stamped there. So I have all these beautiful like images in there, like
now that
really,
could be really
cool.
Christmassy, couldn't it?
It can be really Christmassy.
Or it could be for a gentleman card, a female card. It could be just for the love of the artwork, of course.
Definitely. That's why I always say it depends all how you color them, how you color it, what color you pick, but also what other elements you use with it. So I see them all as versatile, to be fair, like all versatile. So and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have that other A7 stamp set. This is one of my favourite from the show. It's
it's quite the polar opposite in size-wise than the stag, but equally as effective, equally as striking.
It's very effective. It's like small size, but it's like really like versatile and very rich in detail as well. So it's like for me, it's like many stamp set in one, because I see them all the different possibilities. How I can use this stamp set and how I can get the most of it, the most of one image. So I'm just using that one in there.
And then you see the light bulb in there, the hearts, the flowers, the dots, almost like maybe a bit of text. It says love, doesn't it?
Yeah, love, lights. There's life, lights, love.
Yeah.
That is there. And now, so I'm just doing all my background. I'm going to do two more quickly. So, and I want to show you the light bulb and the jar.
Yes,
Let's do a beautiful stamp set for anyone who didn't see the beginning of the show or doesn't work how to work. So you get this amazing light bulb. It fits in a 6 card size in 6x6. It's perfect for all sorts of cards, but also you have that amazing open space in the middle. where you can layer your images, your texture, your details, whatever you want to put aside. So I'm having my light bulb. And the good thing, you can use it this way, you can use it the other way as well. So you can...
yeah, it's interesting. We're talking about like, which way round you want to pop it.
Yeah, there is no text, there is nothing, so you can use it any way you want. As we always say, make it your own.
Yeah, pop text in the little tag, and then you really dictate which way around it goes, or not at all.
So, just making sure I have a good layer of ink, covering all the details. I'm gonna just put it here to the side. I'm just gonna put it this side, and then just make sure I don't lift my acrylic block straight away, so my ink soak in.
Yeah, give it a little second to do its thing.
Yeah, just the ink to sit properly on my paper. And then do the same thing the other side, and then lift. You have that beautiful image stamped straight away.
It's big, isn't it? It's much bigger than the packaging suggests, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Then, what I'm going to use now, different from yesterday, I'm going to use the lighthouse.
By the way, there's lots of live events still coming up. I know there's all sorts of Craftorama elements coming up. I know there's AALL&Create, I know there's Kent. If you want tickets to these bits and bobs, you never know, you might just meet Abs. You can get your tickets on this on our website as well. I'm
going to just put it here, this way, change my mind.
Oh, cool.
Because I think we work really well this way. I'll be in AALL&Create, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be there making a personal appearance.
So that's a very beautiful image there.
I've never been to AALL&Create.
Never?
No.
So maybe this year.
Yeah, well, I think, does the train go near it?
Alexandra Palace Station, yeah.
Does it? I feel like I've seen it from a train line. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
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 Anyway.
Now I'm going to use the jar.
Yes, please.
So if you come to AALL&Create, you have to pay us a visit because our unit offices are not far from there.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
We're not, I mean, we're in London, we're not close to Alexandra Palace, but we're like 20 minutes, 25 minutes max. Yeah.
I feel way out of my depth as soon as I get to King's Cross. Yeah, there's just so many people. So much.
It's so easy from King's Cross because you can take a tube to us straight away to London Bridge. So.
Fine, Abs, we'll go for lunch. God. Okay. You can treat me, sure.
Yeah, just go, let me know. Should they add more details or that's it?
Yeah. I'll have all my heart balloons.
Yeah, bring them.
Ready to go. Can't see that being an issue.
I nearly said.
You behave yourself, Ab.
Yeah, I will. Can't promise, but we'll try. So that beautiful jar, and now I'm just going to use another image. What should we put inside?
What are our options? Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, can we put the rose, the single rose?
Can do that.
Why not? You got that. I really like
that.
that heart that's got bandaged around it. I think that's really.
Do you want to use that one?
Yeah, sure.
Or do you want the rose?
Oh, I don't know now. The rose.
The rose. Okay, stick to the rose.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe actually. Yeah, stick to the rose. Rose.
You sure?
Yeah.
Can still change your mind.
Go for the rose. Let's change our mind. Let's go for that one, can we?
Oh yeah, great idea. Just to show you, like, even from the light bulb, they work really well with the.
Oh yeah, from the other one.
With the jar.
Yeah.
So you can mix and match, have different ideas, and then so I'm just gonna use that hearts here. So just ink it. And so far I'm just using my black ink. I did not introduce any color yet, and all these images, like, they're really cool. So most of the job is done here. All what you have to do is just add your color or just your sentiment.
Yeah.
You can give them black and white. You don't have to color everything.
Absolutely.
Like you can just add a little bit of color to the background and keep your image like as they are.
Meg, I like what you were just saying there. Like, I'm seeing this as being like quite symbolic, or maybe someone's had a tough time, or not, or whatever the reasoning is. It could be a little bit more treacherous than that. It's a bit like Frankenstein-esque, like in a jar on the wall.
Definitely. And then for your tags, you can also create sentiments. So here I can do guiding light for this one, for example. Yeah, I can put guiding light here, and I will let you choose a sentiment for this one. This time you're free to choose one. You can choose any sentiments to go for this jar.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought that last time. Okay. Okay. Swim your own direction. Handmade with love, surely.
Yeah, can do that.
Oh, yeah, because it feels like it's handmade. I'm gonna get that stamp
So
out for
I'm
you.
just
Okay.
gonna stamp the first sentiment here.
Here it is. or the other one, we do have a jar full of love.
So can you see how many variations,
falling
how
star.
many different ways you can use
no.
this stamp set?
I've changed my mind.
Okay.
I want to handle with care.
Handle with care.
There we go.
Where's handle with love?
Oh, no, there.
There.
And there's handle
put
with
it
care.
back.
Yeah, I'm just rearranging all your stamps, aren't I?
Where is it?
Hang on, it's over there.
Oh.
Here.
Well
There.
done. There.
We
you
get
sure?
no-
You can
we-
still change your mind.
Oh no, we get nothing done in your office.
Well, that's why I'm asking you to come. An excuse for me to just when I don't want to work, I call you. Do you want to come? Let's go for.
Come on down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this one. Handle with care. Oh yeah, actually that's better.
Yeah?
Then handle with love. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have your sentiment sorted out there. Now let's add some colors. Let's add some texture.
Before you add some colour, let's pause for 1 second. Just
Yeah.
glance at the clock. I want to give you all a chance to check out your baskets and not forgetting huge reasons to shop in this show alone. Abs is the main reason, and AALL&Create is the main reason for the one-day special, of course. But Dominic, who is the designer of all of these stamps, is giving you £75 of his artwork as a download for you as well, just by shopping for anything, the happy hours, individual elements, whatever, from AALL&Create. And it's sent with love from Create and Craft because it's Valentine's. We will give one of you for shopping £50 credit to your account. We'll announce that in the show. So if you're thinking a window to press checkout, here's your chance, and maybe you might want the deal of the day as well.
I want to take a moment to tell you about today's incredible deal of the day. We are talking Craftopia from the big brand, of course, of Stamps by Me. It is the most incredible, gorgeous selection of papers. There's a whole heap of different items in here. So we've got things like your sentiment toppers in here, beautiful pattern papers as well, which you're going to be able to cut down or use for things like your scrapbook pages. Also wonderful for things like borders as well in here. It's the most gorgeous quality, uncoated as well. So if you want to ink onto that, you want to stamp your sentiments over the top of that, you're absolutely going to be able to. It is the deal of the day, however, because you have got an incredible saving. £9.10 you're saving. Bring it down to a club price of £9.89. 201073 is the deal of the day. But be quick, snap it up whilst you've got such an incredible saving.
Yes, indeed, absolutely divine. And if you love papers and cardstock, by the way, tonight's one-day special from Graphic 45 might be up your street. Let me quickly reintroduce you. Two big item numbers for you, then we're straight back for more Play with Abs, I assure you. The one-day special is the brand new launch for AALL&Create, designed by Dominic Phillips. It's the February launch. We're in February right now. It's called Crystal Love. Really beautiful builders, as you can see. And this is the one where I was saying like the packaging is a little bit deceiving, where actually the size of them is much, much bigger as you may be expecting. This centrepiece, the crystal wood, is beautiful with the stag and the fox, the big flourishes, all of the extra crystals in there, the embellishments, the light bulbs are really very, very striking. You then move on to the preserves and the jar for all the elements you can add into there if you wish. You could also be adding into the light bulb also, if that's what you'd rather do. And then finally, that really cute owl. There it is. I'm saying just finally because you've also got a whole host of drop hearts in there. You've got extra crystals, etc. too. Absolutely divine, isn't it? All of that gives you an extra £13+ saving by being in the club just till 6 p.m. tonight. That is your one-day special. It's also in FlexiPay, by the way, £36.88. All while the stock lasts after all, because 70% of the one-day special is sold out. So that item number is 993762. 993762. I mentioned there are two item numbers I want to remind you of, because also the previous two launches this year from Dominic are also included here. So if you haven't got hold of them yet, all the dog side of things and all of the cats. You've got Hat Me At Meow, you've got the Bad Cats Club and the Night Stalker. And then as far as the dogs go, the Postal Pooch, the Canine Dreams and Man's Best Friend. You can pick and choose down here. If you want to go for the one-day special and just go for the dog, you can do. But if you don't want to miss out and thinking the greatest value to get every single stamp home is this item number, because you've got a £29.69 saving. That doesn't include the usual price of the one-day special, by the way. So in theory, you can add another £13 onto there if you wish. But nevertheless, 3 FlexiPays rather than 2, £62.07. It's 003076. Lots of you are choosing to do that. Lots of you are on the website going for the happy hours as well. But if you want to see everything in the range, shop by brand on our website, createandcraft.com. You can shop by brand and see all the other designers and everything else that's in stock. And even by shopping on one of those items this show, someone will receive £50 credited to their account. That'll be loaded within the next 48 hours, by the way. Just from us to you, say thank you for shopping with us today. Abs, you said you're going to add some colour.
Yeah, I added some colour. So I was about to add the red, but I'm just going to show you the blue what I did here. And now I'm going to bring my stencil. I have that nice stencil here. It's from the Happy Hour deal.
Yep.
So we need a little bit
crossed.
we need a little bit of texture and patterns in my background because I just added like plain blue. And then the good thing is you can use it anyway. So I'm thinking, should I put it that way? I think I'm going to use it this way. And then all what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some water.
Okay.
Just to have that colour moving under my stencil. And then all I'm going to do, I think I put too much water.
I think
a bit too much, but
well,
it's okay.
it'll dry.
It's okay.
One day.
It's just more texture, just more watercolor effect to my background, so it's nothing bad. See, just have nice.
It's cool, isn't it?
So maybe I'm just it was a little bit too much water, but it's not a problem. So I'm not gonna.
Oh, half the stock of the creatively crossed stencil has gone.
Half of the stock.
Half the stock.
That's amazing.
You see it once, Bravo?
You already have that texture in there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It was all plain blue, and now we have some
With
patterns.
this, because you've designed it,
Yeah.
do you get choice of whether it's like, right, okay, you design from A4 stencils, or do you say, actually, I'd like this design in A4? Do you get to pick the size?
Yeah, so I pick the size that I think it will require, and sometimes I do it, and if I'm not sure, I do it sometimes in 2 different sizes. For example, this one, we also have a small version of it, 6 by 6, because I think also not just about myself, how I'm going to use it, but also for different way of using for our customers and followers to give them the choice if they would like to work on a large size project or small size, card, mixed media. So I'd like to have something like for everyone. So that's why I do it in different sizes. So this is just here my some of the colors, some of the patterns here on my stencil, and then all I'm going to do later is just take my time, do a little bit of colorings here to bring everything to life and highlight more my focal point and sentiments. I'm just going to leave that one dry just a little bit here on the side, and then bring my other one, which is the jar that we did. So for the jar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those 2 colors, yellow and red. Do you have yellow? Yeah.
Oh, yep.
So I'm just going to use that one, and then I'm going to use the same stencil. Is it dry? Yeah, it's dry. And then just add some details around the edges. So I'm just going to do a little bit of the yellow first. I start with a light color most of the time.
So before you were adding colour and then spraying through the stencil, and now
Yeah,
you're
so I'm doing
applying
a
direct.
different way.
Cool.
So I'm using that yellow. So that is just the first color, and then I'm not adding a lot in the middle because fairly light, and then just take a little bit of that red and then just go in on the edges, so just to highlight a little bit more the edges of my card.
Abs, you know about that little favourite one of yours, the Love and Light?
Yeah, the
That
A7 one.
That is limited stock on its own.
Oh, limited
You
stock.
saw the jar we're doing right now is already sold out. There it is for you, as has the owl. But this one, I thought I'd bring in Janet Pring's Vinny sample. This one is also 90% gone on its own. It's really cute, isn't it? 7.19 in the club. It's going brand new last night. 467-157. It is in the one-day special, but maybe you're picking and choosing your own.
Do you think we'll be the 3rd sellout? Because
Well, before 2 o'clock, absolutely. There's one more show after this at 2 o'clock. It's myself and Abs. Sorry, Abs.
No, it's fine. Another hour to convince you to come and visit us.
Oh well, you haven't got to convince me. We can
on that.
We can go on the Trainline app and we can get it booked between shows.
Definitely.
I've nothing else on.
Are you not having any show till 2? Do you have any shows in between?
No, actually.
Good.
Do you do something?
Yeah, let's do something. I don't know, but I don't have anything either.
No.
So I'll be here hanging around till 2 p.m.
Shall I make you a coffee? Do you drink coffee?
No.
Fine. This isn't going to work, Abs.
Okay. A tea if you want.
A cup of tea?
Yeah, I don't do any hot drinks to be fair, but if I have to choose, I would take
Well, I can
tea.
let it cool down.
So yeah, so I just added that orange and red.
That's cool,
like,
isn't it?
Just to like, this is like the opposite of what we did here, where we have a lot of colors, and I tried to bring a little bit of the white by putting off the color. And here is the opposite. And then, for example, you can take your pencil colors and then start bringing, you start coloring all that image inside to make it pop even more, and then just add colors. So take your time, do some colorings. But I want to show you also more stuff.
Okay, go, go,
with
go.
all the images that we stamped before. So what we have here, let me just bring them. Don't know which one to
We've got
work on.
13 minutes left, by the
13
way. That
minutes.
Creatively Crossed stencil is just disappearing from your screens, but it's one of your 4 happy hours on the show, and then 2 p.m. there's another host of happy hours coming up then, so different to these.
Where's the window? I can't find the window. I found the door, but where's the window that I did before?
Not that? No?
Yeah, the window. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well done.
You're welcome.
So I
Okay.
have the door, the window. I'm just going to show you that train because I have to show you this one. This is my absolute favorite stamp.
Yeah?
Yeah, I said before, like since we released it, I can never get like enough of it. I use it on a loads of projects. So if you check my Instagram Autour de Mwa or my Facebook, you will see like loads of cards using tags and
Cool.
journal. I use that stamp set especially during lockdown. Oh my god, I was like, whenever I'm like in doubt, okay, use the train.
Bring on the train.
Yeah, and because I love creating backgrounds. I spend hours and hours layering and creating backgrounds, and then when I arrive to the focal point, okay, what focal point to put now? And whenever I'm like stuck, okay, just put a train.
The pop train will be fine.
Yeah,
Well, actually, it could be really, really subtle. It could be in really light tones, couldn't it? Or it could be a
I
topper,
use
if
it
you
like,
like.
I use it like in different project, different colors.
Yeah.
And like I gave it rainbow colors sometimes,
Nice.
green, blue. Like sometimes I keep it white because I have very rich and very busy background. So like so many inspiration. And also like check the AALL&Create fanatics. It's called AALL&Create fanatics on Facebook. Like endless inspiration with the ODS, with the one-day special, the complete collection, the happy hour days, anything that you have from our stash. And then you see, I missed a little detail here, but that's what I do when I miss it sometimes. I just
you're going back in.
and then just do it, and I did it.
Just off the cuff there, without a safety net. Very good. By the way, shall I quickly ping through those happy hours we were talking about? I'm going to fly through 4 item numbers for you. The happy hours mean it's an extra discount just for the live show, so till 11 p.m. a.m. not p.m. 13 minutes basically. Here's one. We're just using it. The Archway 783-179 down to 13.49. You are saving more than you are spending there, as you are with the Flourish. So you know where the bird came from. The really pretty floral elements for you. The bird with the clock in the background. 2/3 of the Flourish has sold out. 2/3, 408927. The third one is the shuttered, there's 2 stamps here, the shuttered window and then also that key, which is really striking. That will go up to £18.99 in 13 minutes. If you'd rather spend £8 and a bit, there's your item number. And the final one, the Creatively Crossed A4 stencil, 665-626, just over £5, £5.39 exactly, by being in the club. I know it went quick. On the website, you can find on this show page, actually, you can find them all there for you.
I changed my mind while you did the recap. I thought I'm going to use the dog because this is part of the collection as well.
Yes,
and
why not?
That image, it looks really well. Like kind of like I'm waiting for the train. All complete. This is the train coming different way. This is platform, another station. It can be like.
The dog's waiting for its owner to come back, maybe, or it's just very atmospheric.
Do it somewhere in here. I thought, why not? Just a bit of abstract, and I love mixing and matching all the images from different collections. So this is also by Dominic Phillips. You can either get it from the complete collection or on its own.
On its own,
and even if you get it on its own, you still get that £75 gift. So it's an amazing gift. Please do not forget that gift with purchase, and you may even have the £50
credit to your account. Yes, someone.
So £50, £75. That's already £125 for someone.
Oh, by parting with £18.99 potentially, or whatever you fancy. But there you go.
I'm curious to see who is that person who will have £125.
Well, we're gonna announce it in the show, aren't we?
Can I play? Can I enter to get the win as well?
Get shopping. Yes, you can.
So I'm just doing that one.
You can announce the winner if you want.
Okay, I can announce the winner. And then ask them to share the gift with me.
Yep. Share the gift with me. Thank you very much.
No joking. Yeah, so I have that one here. And then because there's some butterflies, there's some nice butterflies. Why not add some butterflies in the air?
Obviously, everyone at home, to announce the winner in the show, we need to generate the winner within the show as well. So it won't be right at 11 a.m. It will just be before then. So the next few minutes, if you're thinking about placing your order and you want to be in that draw for the £50 credits, I'd do it now.
So because I changed my mind, I use the dog here. So can we do quickly those two images also to go?
Yep.
So because all this, I'm using most of them on square pages and like all like square pages. So at the end, I can have either a series of cards and then use them all the same color, so I have ready for any occasions, or I can, ideally, I don't do cards a lot, so I'm gonna put them all in my journals. Like I have here, just to quickly show you, I have here my square journal. So this is what I do all the projects of the year. Whenever I finish off from Earth, I just finish them off and then put them in my journal. So here's some pages from different collections in the past. When I'm here, I think I have more pages that I never finished. For example, this one I was also doing the other page, so I put everything inside my journal. So yeah, to keep everything in one place. I have a large journal, I have A4, I have all sizes, and I put all my projects inside the journal. And if some days I'm needing inspiration or I don't know what to do, I just grab my journals and flick through all the pages and all the makes that I did in the past, and that gives me ideas and inspires me, and I just play with it.
Great way of doing it.
Yeah, so it's
and actually, I really love your thought process of just purely stamp out the stamps, black ink on white cardstock, and do every single one that you've got here, and then choose to add colour if you wish, or keep them.
That's what I do, because when I was teaching, a lot of things, I heard one of the things that I heard the most is people are scared sometimes how to start, like, because it's like white piece of card, like, and they what I'm going to do, how to start, like, they're scared if they're going to ruin it from the beginning. I always said, like, don't think, put image straight away, or put a bit of color and then just keep layering. So that's one of the that's how I start. I always put my focal points, like stamp a series of images, like look at that dog there, you can tell, like
that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is my dog here, and if I do the dog, I have to do the cats.
Keep it even, absolutely, quite right. Dog lovers, cat lovers,
I'm not going to upset anyone.
You can pick and choose, or if you want them all
which
together.
cat do you want?
I want to go massive. This one, or this.
Oh, massive you said, sorry.
Oh, that is the massivest one, isn't it?
Because you said massive. But I can do this one if you want.
Let's do that one.
Okay, let's do that one.
Do you want to do the other one?
Good. No, so that one is good.
Oh, okay, there we go then. So we'll do the big one, you've done the other one.
Like, you don't have that much choice here.
I never knew this free choice was so not free. I'm doing all right.
You can choose, but I have to get the right one.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if you've already done one, it's nice to do something different.
No, just because I have this one Fassica already, so it will be easy to show you where I'm going to go with this one. So I have good layer of ink, and then I'm just going to go and do my cut here.
And this could be in lovely spring, summer colours, for example, couldn't it?
So I'm just going to put that one here, make sure it's
very exciting times.
No, you, Anna. So
well, in a couple of minutes, we're going to announce the winner of the £50 credit.
That is the...
Everyone is a winner on the show, for starting off with the stamps, but also with the 75 gift with purchase from you guys and Dominic, which is a marvellous download.
Anyone who already getting freebies, already getting the gifts.
And that is like a download, so it'll be emailed to you, right? And then you can print it off and you want to do it bigger or smaller, whatever you fancy.
So when all the shows finish and everything, they will, I think they will send to everyone that link to download the image. And then they come in large size, so you can either print them large or you can resize them and do them like small size. You can color them, paint them, Fassica them, use them together on their own. And they work really well with that collection. Okay, now let's bring some colors. So, unless if you want to announce, do we have time?
You got 4 minutes?
4 minutes, okay. So I'm just gonna bring a little bit of color. I'm not gonna bring that much now. I'm just gonna do.
Of course, this could be for animal charities. It could be to someone who has a dog or a cat, etc. It could be in memory of, maybe you don't keep animals anymore, you used to when you were younger, a beloved pet, or whatever thing like that. There could be lots of different, especially like the silhouette feel of it. It feels quite spiritual, actually.
Definitely. So I did that yellow there. I'm gonna do the. I think I'm gonna bring. I think in the show we have stencils. We have 2 item codes, and then each one have like a choice of mini stencils. So there is the A4 option, and there is the 6x6 option on the show. So I'm just gonna bring different stencil now, just to show you different. I'm just gonna bring a little bit of yellow here, to blend in those two colours.
Well, yeah, if you want to get the extended choices, of course you can find them on, again, this show page. We've only got 3 minutes left. Everything you can see again on this show page. And then me and Abs are back at 2 p.m.
So this is from that A4 option of the stencils. You have so many options in there. You have all our A4 stencils in there, and the other option you have all our 6x6 stencils.
Let's have a proper scroll through, see which ones you haven't got yet, and away you go.
Definitely, and then I'm now going to just use...
bricks or bubbles?
Oh, wrong one.
Keep going, keep going, style it out. Yeah, absolutely, if anyone can.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Just different colour. And actually, we work really well on the yellow, so to get that kind of contrast and that different
That's
elements.
cool, isn't it?
That's really cool. And then, what we can do here, what background should I use for that one?
What am I trying? What, crosses again?
Do you want to do the crosses?
Yeah, because we've got a special price in this hour. So I don't want to miss out and not remember. Even though in the advert break between this show and the next, you can still check out your baskets after all on all things on this show. By the way, with 2 minutes left, Abs, would you like to announce the winner of the £50 credit for this show?
My pleasure.
Here we go.
So 50. Are you ready, everyone?
Stand by, Lewis. I know.
So it's, should I say it?
Yeah, go for it.
It's Miss Christine Clements.
Christine Clements!
Christine Clements, £50.
Don't spoil the magic of television, Abs.
Oh, sorry.
People think you just knew. People think the credit's in here. We're going to post it into their computers.
Yeah, post
Well, Christine.
so £50, not 15. Sorry, £50.
£50.
And £75 as well.
Yep, exactly. So, well done. I'll put that back where I found it.
So £125. I'm jealous, Christine.
Christine, what's she going to put it towards? That's going to be into your account round about in like 48 hours time. So do keep an eye on your account here at Create & Craft.
Christine, we have more shows next week. Okay, save it for next week. We have more AALL&Create show next week. So I'm just using the crosses here. And what I'm going to do now, so I use just, let me just add, where is it, the large one here.
We've only got about 30 seconds, by the way.
Oh, 30 seconds,
Yeah.
so can't do what I want to do, but just add more colours. Let's just play then.
Sometimes you don't need that long, do you, sometimes?
No,
No.
just a quick one, like quick background. And
We've done less and longer.
yeah, definitely, many times. We know how to do it.
So, me and Abs, we'll be back if you can put up with us at 2 p.m. for the last chance show. But in all seriousness, to get hold of the one-day special, 993762, and don't forget your happy hours to pop in your baskets as well. Right, so I'm going to make you a cold cup of tea.
Cold cup of tea, yes, please.
You're welcome. I know how to treat you as well.
Iced tea or what?
No, just be tea, but cold. Like,
Okay.
I'll just leave it for a bit, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
Stay tuned. It sounds good. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds minging. Quirky Bird Pick of the Week is coming up in an hour's time, but stay tuned. It's Tonic Studio Sale next.
Hi, I'm Phil Martin. I'm the founder of Sentimentally Yours. Sentimentally Yours is my award-winning brand of craft products such as craft dies, stamps, papers, tools and so much more. As a crafter, I find inspiration everywhere and try and incorporate these into my designs, and hopefully my inspiration will spark your creativity. On my shows I hope to educate you and inspire you so that you get the most out of my products, and I'm sure there'll be a giggle along the way. Tune into my Sentimentally Yours shows on Create & Craft.
Hello everyone, I've got a few moments to tell you about your Seam Silk Touch Cuticle Hand and Nail Oil. Now if you craft with your hands, if you sew, if you paint, if you work with clay, maybe you work outside in the garden and your hands often get dry and your cuticles get brittle, this is going to help you. Now, Easy to apply. You have the pipette there, which just allows you to squeeze it and just add those few drops, either to your hand or to your cuticles. So if you've got dry skin patches or cuticles that need replenishing and brought back to life, then this is going to be perfect for you. It's all natural ingredients in there as well. It's made here in the UK and it's not experimented on animals, which is always a plus. Grab it now. Those are your details on the screen, 585685. It is your Seams Silk Touch Cuticle Hand and Nail Oil, and easy to apply and easily absorbed into your skin. No more dry skin, no more brittle cuticles with your Seams Silk Touch Cuticle.
Quick picks, craft must-haves at top pick prices.
Roll up, roll up. For more crafting on Craft Extra, read all about it. For more inspiration from your favourite crafting brands, tune into the red button on Freeview 85, Sky 673 and FreeSat 817 and YouTube to watch us on Craft Extra. Every weekday at 10 AM, 11 AM, 1 PM and 2 PM, you will find 4 dedicated live shows. Craft Extra,